Hey Capricorn! Welcome to your March Spirit Message reading. This is TC, your guiding chariot. I'm so glad to have you here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, it's nice to have you back. Some ground rules right out the gate before we get started. This is going to be a general reading for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. Because these are general readings, my only ask of you is that you take the messages as they resonate. Do not try to force them. If you have to fudge too many details or forgive too many things, that particular message not meant for you. Totally fine. You may resonate with all the decks. You may resonate with just a few of them. Just take it as it resonates. I do recommend that you watch the videos for all your signs. Just because you're a Capricorn Sun, which I'm assuming, doesn't mean your message won't come from your moon sign, which could be Cancer, or I know some of you would like to watch your Venus sign, especially if if we have questions about love and romance. Definitely would pay off. We do have a Mercury retrograde this month, so even watching your Mercury video might be helpful. All these different things to take. There's really no right or wrong way to do it. Like I said, my only ask is that you take the message as it resonates. Set up here. So I have 3 oracle decks and a tarot deck. We're going to take one card from each of the oracles to get a peek at different aspects of your month. Romance angels to look at love and relationships. Keepers of the light to see your own spiritual growth and evolution throughout the month. Good tarot to look at work and finances. And then we get our main message and any clarification from our tarot spread at the end. All right. So with all of that out of the way, I always like to start with love and romance. So that's what we're going to do. Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know about love and relationships for the month of March? Ooh, all right. So Capricorn, you guys got let go of control issues. Prompt reads, allow this situation to unfold naturally. All right. So I'm kind of feeling for you guys, this is, I don't want to say fear, that's not the right word, but I feel like there's like a hesitation that if I don't manage this situation, something odd could happen to it. Like it's going to be best taken care of in my hands. So why would I leave it unattended? And it's kind of at the mercy of whatever happens to it. I kind of feel like that's the energy I'm getting. I keep getting pulled to like this mom kind of like holding on and protecting her child. Like that's kind of you holding on to this, this relationship or this ideal partner you're trying to manifest. You're kind of like, no, I'm the best person to protect this and nurture it. Why would I not, focus on it, And I think this is kind of coming up because the divine is like, we got this, right? Like we're trying to help you. Like you can trust us with this. Like it will be okay. For those of you, and it's not always common for a Capricorn to hold a relationship or desire a relationship that strongly. Like I'm kind of surprised I'm getting it that intently. As I say that, I'm looking at the timer on my clock. It's at 3:33, or it was at 3:33. So even more so, I feel like the divine is here. Like for those of you that are really focusing on it, it's like the divine saying it's okay. Like we're working things out. If you can trust us with this, you'll be fine. Like don't hold so tight right now. All right. Yeah, like that's what I'm getting. This real, like, it's very protective, what I'm sensing. And I almost want to say, like, there's really no need. There's no harm coming. Like, I get she's doing this because of this dude. Like, this dude isn't really in the picture. Like, there's nothing there that you need to be worried about. So it's okay to trust. It's okay to let go. And just kind of do what you need to do for now. All right. Spirit, who is helping Capricorn as they grow and evolve through the month of March? All right. Wonderful. I am all about this. Look at that. You guys got hope. Symbol of love and acceptance. Beautiful. Prompt reads, love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. I feel like this really has to do with what we were talking about. You know, love is yours. There's no need to fear about this. There's nothing to worry about. You are loved. You are love itself. So if you allow that to flow and really can accept that and not have to like push so hard, I think this is a beautiful energy for you. This to me, this is really a moment of almost gracefulness, like just having faith and allowing things to be, just letting the flow happen, and just being in this place of acceptance. I think this is actually a really beautiful energy for you. I keep looking at all this like orangey yellow going on in this card. I'm looking at it in the camera. It looks way more orange on camera than it does in person. Here I'm getting a lot more yellow. But this could be, you know, a lot of sacral chakra things going on for you. Maybe even some solar plexus. But I definitely, to me, I'm feeling a little more sacral. But definitely something to focus. All those kind of rooted, you know, earthly energies, and you guys being, you know, principal earth, like, or cardinal earth. I don't know why I just said principal earth, but cardinal earth energy makes kind of sense. So maybe a little rooted, a little grounded, you know, a little core acceptance going on here for you guys as we continue to grow. All right. What is going on for Caps concerning work and finance for March? What do my Capricorns need to know about work for the month of March? There we go. Oh, that was a nice clean one. That one was sharp. All right. So, Caps, some of you may be working with a Sagittarius. Sagittarius got this same card in the same place, Messenger of Water. So messengers in the Good Tarot deck are like the knights or the princes. So this would be like the Prince of Cups in a traditional deck. Also an interesting place to, interesting card to get in a reading about like work. Because this is it's an emotional card. A lot of times in a traditional deck, this shows up as, you know, like a new suitor coming in. Sometimes it's an apology. You know, this is someone seeking, you know, emotional satisfaction. So for you guys, this can manifest in a couple ways. I think the most common for a lot of you is finding a place where you feel, you know, happy with, content. The work you do nurtures you and refills you. You know, finding a place that you feel emotionally happy about. Or at least cultivating that environment. So I don't necessarily say that you're gonna, like, if you're not happy with a job, you're gonna leave and find something else. For some of you, that could be a thing. But I think for a lot of you, it's really about cultivating that environment at the workplace. Whether it's, you know, maybe picking up some more assignments that you're passionate about, that you feel invested in, you know, versus just these humdrum, mundane things that kind of just get thrown at you. Or maybe fostering an environment that's a little more open, or, you know, where you feel, you know, involved and participate in regularly. You know, something that kind of reignites that fire inside of you, something that makes you feel happy and safe and welcome and comfortable. So I feel like this is you creating a much more comfortable environment at the workplace for yourself, or finding more joy in it. All right, which I think is a good thing. I think that's a positive thing. I'm not worried about that at all. All right, Spirit, what is the main message we have for Capricorn concerning the month of March? Main message, main thing they need to know about the month of March. All right. Oh, totally bumped that. All right. Yes. All right. So starting out with the Princess of Pentacles. So I lovingly call this card dirt. I love her so much, but to me she's dirt. Like this card is like the absolute nothing. But from this void becomes everything. There is untapped and infinite potential in this card. This is you really deciding what you're trying to create. You know, like this is almost you full of this unlimited potential, getting ready to like birth this new reality or birth this new experience into your world. What is that going to be? What are we going to channel all that creative energy into? You know, even when I was talking about love and acceptance, and I was saying it's a lot of sacral, maybe solar plexus, especially solar plexus, like that's our creative energy. But you know, there's, you know, all of those spots, you know, you've got your abdomen with solar plexus, you've got right above, you know, your pubic area with, you know, the sacral chakra. So I definitely feel a lot of this kind of birth, creation kind of force coming from you guys. Oh, beautiful. Then you guys have the Chariot card, so you could be doing something with a Cancer. This is the card for Cancer, but it's also forward movement. To me, this is also security. You think about the Chariot rider, he's completely housed in this chariot, you know, that's being pulled along by, you know, by these horses, you know, so there's also a sense of security there and being safe, and I think that's really coming through with the Messenger of Water as well. You know, but I want to say this is almost a heads up, like I want to tell you, like, know that you are safe, like, know you're in a good place, you know, so if you're not feeling that way, I think that's a bit of an illusion. Like, you truly are in a good place. You have this idea of security here, you know, you've got love and acceptance here, and, you know, accepting divine love and recognizing your value and your worth. If you're going through a little low period, especially now at through the beginning of the month, like, know you are in a good spot, and you will be making forward movement, if not now, very soon, with this Chariot card. And again, could also be a Cancer in your life helping out. Beautiful. Two of Wands, setting intentions, putting out, you know, your wishes. Having this card come up, I mean, it's kind of towards the middle of the month, or yeah, we'll just say that. You know, but since it's towards the front, we do have the new moon coming up. I think it's like on the 6th, 7th, something like that, shortly after Mercury retrograde. So maybe a good time to set some new moon intentions for some new beginnings, some fresh starts. But definitely putting out some feelers for your future, for these new things that you'd like to have in your life. Then you've also got the Strength card here. So this is the card for Leo. This is also, to me, this is the card of your like inner will, that inner fire inside of you to get some things done, to, you know, spur you forward. I think this is really you pulling that fire up. You know, you're setting some new intentions and, you know, funding the will to make things happen, to get the ball rolling, to put in effort into what we're trying to manifest. Ooh. All right, Nine of Swords, feeling a little anxious about things, maybe about towards the end of the month. Maybe we've been putting effort into things. We're not seeing them manifest, or maybe even seeing things go backwards. Like, this is not what I wanted, not what I was feeling for. You know, this is my nightmare card. So, but it's a lot of anxiety, and a lot of times this anxiety is just overthinking things and overanalyzing and being really critical and creating, you know, literally creating a mountain out of a molehill. You know, a lot of times this lives inside the mind. It's the fantasies and the like monsters we see in the trees and things like that. So I almost want to say, let's get our last card, yeah? Yep, Eight of Pentacles, dedication, devotion. You know, so yes, I think there may be some doubts, some fears. This could be your inner saboteur coming and be like, oh my God, that's never gonna happen. Like, no, you're not good enough for that. You know, and then you have this Eight of Pentacles coming and be like, no, stick to it, keep working hard. You know, which again, you're the hardest working sign out of the zodiac. You know, you definitely are strong enough. You're more than capable of doing it. You know, I think this card is really coming up just to say, hey, that inner voice, it's gonna keep up, it's gonna come after you. Don't listen to it. You have the ability, you have the power to do it, you have the strength to do it. You know, we've already cultivated that drive and that inner will inside of you to make these dreams happen. Don't get sidetracked by this imaginary monster, because it is an imaginary monster. It's not really there. So I'm gonna grab some tea. But amazing, amazing reading. Again, you're starting off the month with infinite potential, infinite possibility. This reading is really about, really dedicate yourself to this mission, whatever this cause is, because you will have forward momentum. You will have some work, but you have the strength to see it through. Don't get sidetracked, by these voices. I almost want to say maybe someone you work with or someone in your circle maybe says something a little shady about it that maybe kicks this off. I want to say this is coming up now to tell you, like, no. Know you're worth it. Know you're strong enough. Accept love. Like, we're not going to be tolerating anything who's not supportive. Someone who, like, doesn't unconditionally love us and support us. Do not give in to this. Because you've got literally every other card here is about making wish, having the potential, success, dedication, the strength to persevere. Like, you have no other card in alignment with this. This is why that's telling me this is just some false fantasy that's getting thrown into your journey. And it's not part of your path. So you just get a broom, sweep it out, say goodbye. All right, my Capricorns. I'm going to wrap up the reading here. As always, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new to the channel, I hope you subscribe, join our little family. If you like the video, just give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel to grow, and I'd really appreciate it. And as always, I love connecting with you guys. If you have anything to share, questions for me, you can leave them in the comment section down below. You can also DM me on Instagram @TheGuidingChariot. And if you want to book a private session with me, you can reach out to me. All that info and prices and all that will be in the description box. All right, Capricorn, love you guys. Have a good one. Good luck with retrograde, and I will see you next month. Bye.